I know you want to see that last portion. I know you want to see the last part. And that's all.
So, yesterday, we had...
Hi guys, and welcome to Lucky Stove. My name is Danielle. If you didn't recognize me, it's Fro season. And here's Lydia.
Hi!
Happy Mother's Day, guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Today, we are going to make the spoon wiggle. Today, we're going to make something very simple. Peanut butter cookies. Duh. Really simple, right? We're going to do the 1 + 1 + 1 method. That means 1 cup of peanut butter. Hold on, I got peanut butter stuck to my lips. 1 egg and 1 cup of sweetener. We're going to see how that works out because, you know, sugar is sugar and sweetener is not sugar. And because it isn't, it makes a big difference as to how things bake up. So keeping all of that in mind, we're going to go ahead and start. So let me go ahead and gather the ingredients, okay? See you soon. Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients. We have the sweet like sugar.
Yum.
Sorry about that, the lighting. That's erythritol stevia granular mix. It's sweet like sugar. You 1 for 1. We have 1 egg. See that there? Haha, what's an egg? Comes from a chicken. What came first, the chicken or the egg? God knows. Okay, and this is actually the sweetener in the cup, so it's not like it's anything fantastic because you need 1 cup, and it's actually I'm using less than a cup because I just think it's better that way. Now here's the peanut butter. What I normally do is I add a splash of vanilla because I always like to be a little extra. So extra. We're gonna start. Here's the sweetener. Now this is not a full cup, so even though I said 1 + 1 + 1 is not a full cup. So what I have here is 160 grams. I'm gonna add the egg now. Wah, crack it. Wah. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now I have that. Now I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla extract. It doesn't, the simple recipe does not call for this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like it. Vanilla, focus, there it goes. So I just do a splash. When I mean a splash, I mean a dopiaful, a capful. Wee, direct in. That was technically, according to the scale, 2 grams because the scale fell asleep. So that was 2 grams. And the last thing is the peanut butter. Guess what? Vanilla extract is not sweet. Okay, so now,
Ooh, you know what we need?
what?
A Pannenlikker.
A Pannenlikker. That's actually why I went over there to the Laag so I can get a Pannenlikker. But guess what? I forgot it. So if you can get that for me, Lydia's gonna get a Pannenlikker.
Where is the Pannenlikker?
And I'm gonna measure out the peanut butter. This peanut butter is not it's not natural peanut butter. It's very creamy. It's pretty smooth, but I have to admit that this is not like just peanuts. This has 85% roasted peanuts. It has zonnebloemolie. What is it? Sunflower oil in it, and it has pommes and salt. So it's not like it has everything that I should be using. Whoa! Wow, a cup looks like a lot.
Do it anyway.
That's the one thing about. Oh well, I made my own peanut butter. It was very easy to do. I mean, really, all you do is run some roasted peanuts through a food processor.
Voila.
And I believe this would constitute a very heavy cup. Look at that. I don't even remember opening it and using it all.
I don't think I even used it.
I feel like I didn't. I don't know why, but look, this is I only used a cup.
Is that new?
I thought it was new. I thought we just bought it, but oh well.
Maybe
you know what though? Yeah, maybe Dad had some because I didn't have to open it and break any seals or anything. It wasn't hard to take out. I'm gonna scrape out as much as I can. Then I'm gonna use the Pannenlikker. Olivia brought that. Now, every baked good requires salt, right? But like I mentioned in the directions or in the ingredients, this peanut butter, to my happy surprise, did not have any extra sweetener in it. And usually peanut butters have added sweeteners, so that makes me happy. It sounds stupid, but you know, trying to live a keto life as best as you can, you usually find yourself searching and reading the ingredients and everything if you can, and trying to figure out what has what in there. I'm just gonna set this spoon to the side for a second because I'm gonna use it to mix everything. And then you're always looking for things that don't have added sugar, but this peanut butter doesn't have added sugar. So I'm like, what? How do I not know that? I buy this peanut butter all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's so wow. I think I was just being prejudiced. It didn't say keto on it, so I was being prejudiced, and that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to Holland and bought it, and you know why I bought 3 chocolate bars.
A local
health store. Yeah, I bought 3 low carb bars, and guess what? They all said keto on them. And do you think I bought it because they were low carb? I mean, I read it. I read the ingredients to make sure that what was in it, because just because it says keto doesn't mean that it's keto, keto friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, and just because it says low carb doesn't mean that it's really low carb. It's just really, you have to look at it and you have to look at it yourself. But what I'm saying here is, what was I saying? I got on a tangent. Oh,
that was a very big tangent. Oh yeah, you were excited because there was no sugar.
Yeah, no sugar in the peanut butter, and I've been guilty of being prejudiced of ingredients that don't look like they fit the mold of keto, and just because it doesn't fit the mold of keto, you know, I'm a big proponent of keto. Okay, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, who do you keto? Guess what? I lost weight, and I'm losing weight because I am following my keto diet. I may not be perfect.
I may mess up. I may have some french fries from a bag that I didn't cook or make myself. And furthermore, that I made from potatoes. Or I may, just for the fun of it, go to KFC and get some extra crispy and hot wings and spicy original.
And as you can see, she's beating the mess out of that peanut butter cookie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, peanut butter cookie. But what I mean is, we don't need to be so caught up on the name. We need to look at what's in the ingredients, and then if it fits into our lifestyle and what we're trying to do, then we need to do it. If you're not metabolically okay to eat certain things, then you shouldn't. And there are certain things that I'm not metabolically okay to eat. I'm diabetic, man. Diabetic type 2. I've been diabetic for at least 9 years now, I want to say. And I didn't know there was any other options, so I was just doing what I want to do. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die eating what I want to eat. Does that sound
happy?
You know? Does that sound familiar to anybody? Well, can't change it. So I'm just gonna. But guess what? I'm not even taking medication anymore.
Turns out you can be happy without it.
Yeah, you can be happy, and you can still eat what you can eat what borderline what you want to eat without having to trip out about what's in the ingredient list or whatever. Yeah, look at the ingredients. Don't be silly and think, okay, well, the world's just gonna fall into my hands, and I'm just gonna, sing Kumbaya, and everything's gonna be special, and according to according to my dietary standards. But what I'm saying is, look at it. You don't have to live miserably. There are options. Keto was my option. Paleo was an option. I didn't do paleo because I felt like there was too many carbs there. And I know that my body can't handle carbs. That's my metabolic problem. So if you don't have that problem and you can eat a buttload of carbs, well, whoop-de-doo. And I'm jealous. I wish I could too. But since I can't, and since I make
my blunders here and there, and I eat my french fries here and there, and now I'm confessing, eating dirty keto here and there. Confession. Yeah, it's a confessions hour instead of Happy Mother's Day. confessions hours. But what I'm saying is, you gotta do what's right for you. Do your best. Don't be stupid. Do your best. You can be your
Mind your macros.
and mind your macros. Not only mind your macros, but mind your own macros. Your macros may not be my macros may not be your macros. Her macros are not my macros, and my macros are not her macros. And his macros, not God, but Renee above, upstairs, his macros are not my macros, and my macros are not his macros.
So you gotta mind your own macros, because nobody's gonna be counting macros for you all day long, because they're gonna be tired of it. It's very exhausting. I tried it. Try it. Try counting macros for a whole family, based off of their personal needs, not just one generic blanket. No, their personal needs, because we are all individuals with different microbiomes and all this stuff, and Keto Connect, and Keto for Normies. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, all right? We have different microbiomes, and we all have our own needs. So you need to do what's good for you, boo. I was gonna say what I normally mock saying, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want her to get mad at me. But I'll just do a shout out to Laura in the kitchen.
Better.
Okay, now what we're gonna do is it's all brought together beautifully. Whee! It's all brought together beautifully. It's a nice dough. I would say, because this is a keto dough, to refrigerate it, but because I'm not going to. It's not like I added xanthan gum or anything. This is technically a normal cookie dough recipe. I have a cookie scoop here.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, it's not. This is an ice cream scoop, y'all. It's not a cookie scoop.
Which one do you like better? This one or this one?
I don't want that for it. I don't want that one.
Okay.
I think
I
I
like
like
it better for ice cream anyway.
this one is off. Like, you see that it's kind of sticking out, but I mean, you just squeeze it and then you let it go. You see, problem solving. You don't have to work. You don't have to live so well. Yeah, it's a skill. Problem solving is a skill. You pass it on to your family, your friends, your neighbor, your
We used to
cat.
think at school, what is this for?
Yeah, what is this for?
When are you gonna use this?
Okay, now we're gonna get the baking plate. I'm gonna use the big baking plate that we have that came with the oven because I don't want to deal with the small plates. We put parchment paper on already.
Cookie sheets.
Cookie sheets.
There we go.
We put no parchment paper. We
No,
put
I
baking paper. Oh yeah,
Said
well,
baking plates.
oh yeah. Sorry, she's got this. See, she's very smart. I don't want to deal with cookie sheets or baking sheets. I just want to use a big. Well, you'll see. All right, so we have this humongous baking plate that came with the oven. I'm not mad at that. The reason I'm doing it is because then I'm done, and it's all in one tray and not 2 trays, just in case. So I'm gonna squeeze my little handy dandy, squeeze it, scoop it.
Portion size.
Portion size, Dad.
I'm
Portion
probably gonna
size,
have
Dad.
3, but I mean, it's a portion.
Yeah, somebody's portion.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know. I should weigh one of these. Let me do that, so that way you guys get an idea. I'm gonna make my scale dirty just for you. Yeah, I know. I could put some parchment paper on it, but I'm not gonna. So here we go. So one of these scoops are 45 grams.
Not
so,
bad.
So you guys do your own math, okay? Because you're probably not going to be using the same peanut butter that I'm using anyway. The erythritol stevia mix has 0 carbs.
Booyah.
0. So you're just accounting for your peanut butter and your, what's the other thing we put in there? Oh yeah, egg. Oh yeah, and then, I mean, if you have to, you can account. It's got like point something. Eggs have little to no carbs whatsoever, but because people have made a fuss about counting them, then I'll just say out loud that eggs have carbs, just so that they don't call me a liar. Do you want to scoop the rest of these?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm kind of taking over, aren't I?
Yeah.
You want me to come behind you and flatten them out?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work. Oh no. You see, that's what I get. Okay, so I'm going to press this out.
Had that coming.
Yes, I did. Oh, these are big cookies, huh? Oh, let me start on this side so I'm
This
not
one's
covering
not
you.
very pretty.
That's
Okay,
alright,
yeah.
it'll get pressed out.
Alright.
These are big cookies. And these don't spread much. So what you serve is what you've got. I'm going to bring some of these closer, the edges closer together. So that way when we lift them up, they don't break. I hate when the cookies break off from themselves. It's so sad. It makes me really sad. Also, I'm gonna flatten these out some more, so that way they're not so. I love a thick cookie. That's not the point. But because you know, the thicker the cookie is, the longer it takes for it to bake. The thinner it is, the shorter amount of time it takes to bake. Wow, what do you know? I think that goes for everything. That's just like the science that I learned in school that I didn't think I'd ever need to use until I started baking in home ec. You guys remember home ec? Do you remember home ec? If you're my age, then you probably do. Or if your school didn't have the funds, you probably don't. But my school was borderline. And so we had the funds, and I learned how to sew, and I learned how to bake.
I think that sounds fun. I wish we had that at our school.
You know, it was really great. It was really cool. You know, I think that's where my love of making, well, the love of making things came from the love of eating things.
And the cheapskate in me.
And the cheapskate in me. Yes. Please, please, please don't tell me something costs such and such if I can make it myself.
And cheaper.
Yes.
And however much I want.
Yes. And when I want, at 2 in the morning when the stores are closed, or shoot, after 6 when the stores are closed. Oh, this is perfect.
Go up the scale.
Yeah, right? See?
Put up the scale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't bring me for so
That
long.
wasn't up the scale, that was everywhere else, but hey.
Eh, who cares? We
Hey.
got cookies.
That's right,
Who
cookies.
cares? I got chicken.
Yeah. KFC. So I'm just going
Sponsor
to,
us.
yeah, please sponsor us. We will eat your popcorn chicken, even though it's not like Popeyes. Oops. I mean,
What I meant to say was, yay, the keto version. No, what I meant to say was, yay, KFC. You may not taste like Popeyes, but at least you are in the Netherlands. Hey, comment below if you guys had Popeyes chicken and you love it.
comment below if you hate it. What is your favorite Popeyes chicken? And last of all, did you ever buy the lemonade by itself?
That's just, but they're mashed potatoes too. I love their mashed potatoes.
Oh man, the emoji for the slobbering mouth comes to mind for me. For the lemon juice that Popeye sells. When Renee first went to the United States, I meant lemonade, folks, lemonade.
Lemonade.
Crunchy ice, 1, 2, 12, macaroni and cheese. Jessica. That's for you, Jessica. But yeah. The first time Renee went to the United States, I took him to Popeyes, and oh my gosh, he was like, "We don't have this here," because you know Renee is Dutch. "We don't have this here in the Netherlands. What is this magic food?
This magicness.
It glistens in the sun like magic, like Yeah, you know whose daughter she is.
If you didn't get that, you need to watch our pizza video.
Yes. If you didn't get that little joke, you definitely need to watch the pizza video. And subscribe, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
like too.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Give a comment.
If you like peanut butter cookies, press the like button. If you don't like peanut butter cookies, press the like button.
If your eyes are brown, green, hazel, purple, orange, give a like, you know?
Yeah, you know. If you have eyes, give a like. You know, you got just cover it all.
Comment below what % your battery is.
Yeah. Yes! Are you living La Vida low battery right now? And are you close enough to an outlet? Alright, so we've got these patted out. Normally what we would do is we would use a fork and we would press it into the sweetener and then press it out, but we're not gonna.
Aww.
Yeah, you
That's just
know.
not a peanut butter cookie without the fork.
Fine, you see, mother giving in to daughter. Mother always gives in to daughter. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all.
I know.
But it's a great idea, and I love when she gets involved. So it's great. You see here, this made 12 cookies, 12 pleasantly sized cookies. If you want to be more quality, I'm gonna move this over a little bit so that when we take it off, it doesn't get stuck.
This
the
is
egg.
sugar. Good sugar.
Yeah, that's the sweetener that we just used to add
just put it in a
into the
container.
cookie dough. Yeah, and we put it into a container so we can trick the people who come by.
Sneaky.
watch the video about the cream of no wheat. You can see what I mean by that.
Alright, so let's pull these suckers off. We're using a different cooling rack. We decided.
Okay, so we're using a different cooling method because our cooling rack is too small to hold all these. And this is too small to hold all these too, apparently. Let me see.
What if we try putting the cookies on the.
Oh my gosh, they're breaking.
This one broke too!
No.
I'm so sad.
Well, then.
Now we have cereal.
Yeah,
There. Why risk the other ones?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be stupid and eat it now.
Sacrifice.
Yummy. It's like cream.
Okay, so the cookies finished baking. They were at 175. Aww. And, well, okay, so this is what happened. If you don't have enough space on your cookie rack, I don't know where I've seen this, but I saw it somewhere. And it worked.
5-minute crafts.
Oh, I hope not. Don't even say that again out loud on our channel. But if you don't have enough space on your cooling rack, you can take egg cartons. I think I see this from a baker or a cooker or something. That's what I'm gonna say. Somebody on YouTube who was a baker or cooker.
5-minute crafts.
Nope. Oh, well, I don't need to show you. You've seen it plenty of times. The best thing that you can do is to find egg cartons such as these. Like this is a 60-pack or a 30-pack egg carton, whatever.
I think it was a 30 because
30.
we had 2 rows.
Yeah. So this is a 30-pack egg carton container. You put your baked goods on there and you let it cool that way because there's airflow that goes between the crevices, and so they still get to cool at a reasonably good rate. Of course, at that point, you're leaving the parchment paper on the egg carton because I mean there were eggs. And here, there's no washing process in the Netherlands as there would be in the United States, where the boerman, farmer.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, the farmer has to do a extensive cleansing of the eggshells before they can sell them to you, and then they have to refrigerate them right away. Well, here that's not the case. You can even get your eggs, and they may still have poop on them or bird feathers. And then you rinse them yourself as you go, but you can leave your eggs out because they don't have that specific rinsing process that takes away that protective layer on the egg. So all that said, to say, leave the parchment paper under your baked goods, such as these, if you're going to use this method. Otherwise, use your own cooling rack if you have enough space. All right, so we baked it at 175 for approximately 10 minutes with our convection oven.
And the rule about the convection oven is
watch it. You have to watch your stuff. You can't just follow the timing that is given by someone, recipes or anything, unless they actually say they're using a fan, or if they give you instructions for the fan, which would be the convection oven. Because the convection oven, you either have to go 25 degrees less in your oven or 25 minutes shorter in the cook time. Well, these only take 8 to 10 minutes, so you could only go less in the degrees. So they have actually cooled rather quickly, as you can see, and I'm very glad. I mean, there's no snap, but do we really want our cookie to snap? No, we want crackers to snap, not a cookie. So these look great. Yeah, these 3 fell, but who cares? And these ones cracked.
They're all going down the mouth.
They're all going down the pie hole.
The cookie hole.
Cookie hole. Tomorrow's the pie hole. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna take a bite and a taste, and Lydia's gonna take a taste, of course. And we're gonna get this going. So, Lydia, don't bite my finger. It's Mother's Day.
Mmm. Delicious.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do have to have full disclaimer. This is made with erythritol stevia mix. So with it being erythritol and stevia, the stevia helps, it's not bitter. But erythritol means that you get a minty filling. But because it's a blend, it's not half as minty. I know I raved about it before, but I guess in some things you can taste that it's not minty at all. And other things you really taste that it's minty, or you get that really fresh flavor. Fresh filling, which is great for mint and chip ice cream if you make it at home. Keto mint and chip ice cream. But if you're just making a regular baked good, and it's not supposed to have a mint or a freshy flavor, then that's kind of irksome. But you have to learn to give and give and get and give, all that stuff. Compromise, that's the word. In any case, that's that. Now, we're gonna say adieu because we have the cookies here. We're not gonna eat them all in one sitting. We had our taste. And again, happy Mother's Day. Don't forget to like and subscribe because, I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Look at his face. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. Well, again, we're going to sign off now. Thank you so much for joining us at the Lucky Stove. May your stove bring you luck or a coupon. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I just needed you to end it.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Was that dash? It said 1 minute.
Yes.
Okay, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Guys? Guys? Guys?